I always feel fantastic if I've had a really good sleep. And I got a really good sleep last night. And I think it's a combination of a few things. Now you can see here, I had 8 hours sleep last night. Well, 7 hours, 59 minutes to be precise. But I just want to alert you to the fact that I got 57 minutes of deep sleep there. Now, usually, and you can see from this image here that I usually get in the last 6 months, my average has been 15 minutes of deep sleep. That's terrible, isn't it? That's terrible. You're meant to get much more than that. And so it's come up a lot. In the last month, the average has been 32 minutes of deep sleep, but last night I got a whole lot more. Now, why is that? Now, what I have noticed since wearing this every night for about 3 years now is that I don't get much deep sleep. I only get a lot of deep sleep, like over an hour and perhaps 2 hours of deep sleep, when I'm sick or if I've drunk too much. So if I've made myself sick, then I'll get a lot of deep sleep. And they say that like alcohol makes your sleep worse, but you know, deep sleep is about repair, isn't it? And so perhaps when I'm sick and when I've drunk too much, I've made myself sick, then that's when my brain needs more repair and my body needs more repair because of what I've done to it. And so that's why I get more. But anyway, it's come up, and I think it's down to the grounding sheet that I'm now sleeping on as well. I'm hoping that the sleep quality is going to be much improved. It seems that way from the night's sleep that I've had since I've been using it, which is 4 nights of sleep now. 2 not particularly great, but the third night of sleep wasn't particularly great on the grounding mat, but that was because it was very hot in the night, and so that was making it difficult for me to sleep properly. And then the atmosphere was broken with a storm, and it started raining, and there was such a relief, and then the temperature dropped, and then I was actually a little bit cold, which was amazing. But it was really the storm that caused the problem in the night there. Last night, improved deep sleep. I think it's down to the grounding sheet that I'm using on my bed now. Check out the video. I'll pop a link for it up there, the video that I made on the grounding mat that I've got now on the grounding sheet, the earthing things that I'm using now, and my initial experiences with them here on my channel. But the other thing as well that I know improves my sleep is exercising at the appropriate time, which for me is since menopause, any of the high intensity stuff has got to be done first thing in the morning. Otherwise I don't do it at all. I can't do it later on in the day. It's going to disrupt my sleep if I do. It's almost like my body can't bring that adrenaline down and that cortisol down from that high intensity stuff fast enough for it not to impact my sleep anymore post menopause. It's difficult to sleep post-menopause. It really is. I believe like aging in general for men and women makes it harder to sleep anyway, but menopause in particular, the whole hot flash thing, the not being able to regulate your temperature properly really impacts. And so anything that we can do to improve our sleep. So exercise, if I don't exercise in a day, which is very rare for me, but if I don't, then I tend to have less good sleep. Apart from, there's always nuance, right? Apart from those days where I'm just really tired, then if I have like a gentle day of complete rest, then I'll get a really good night's sleep after that. So it's only if I'm like really tired will a no exercise day lead to good sleep. You really got to listen to your own body, right? But apart from that, so there's exercise, there's the grounding sheet. I go to bed really early. And so my nighttime routine, I really emphasize sleep. It's so important that I can recover. Like the things that I love most of all, my work, doing my tarot readings and all of that, helping people out. I absolutely love that. I've been doing it for many years. It's been my only form of income for many years. Check out my Be Healing Tarot channel. I'll pop a link for that up there. But I love doing that, and I want to be here for it, right? I want to be here for it. And so I'm a morning person, and so I always have a lot of energy. I want to work, I want to run in the morning, I want to train in them, I just want to do everything in the morning. And so very much a morning person. And then I want to taper down. Like when it gets to late afternoon, I'm on my wind down already, you know, late afternoon, I've finished work and I am like floating on the pool or just getting that last little bit of sunshine, perhaps 4:30, 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And the sun will go down at about, no, I think it's about 6:30 at the moment here. I'll have eaten before that. So I'll make sure that I have my dinner It's usually around 4:30, 5 o'clock, to be honest. Between 4:30 and 5:30, depends what I'm doing and what time I ate throughout the day. But I will eat around then. There might be another little bit of a snack, perhaps about 6 or 6:30, just depending on whether I've had enough protein and had enough carbs, whether I've hit my macros for the day. But yeah, I'm not eating later than that. Now, once the sun has gone down, I have a little bedside lamp, one of the electronic ones that I switch on to being a red light. Um, just red light, and it's low, so you shouldn't have the overhead lights on once the sun has gone down. Have low level, so below your eye level, like the sun going down. That's why it's red too, so none of that blue light. I have it on the red color, and it's low, so put your lamps on the floor, don't have the overhead lightings on. That really helps as well. If I need to do something in the kitchen, I will put the overhead light on, but switch it off, as soon as I can. I try to keep the light really low. Sometimes I light a candle as well if I'm feeling a bit fancy, a little bit romantic. I will watch things. I'll watch a movie sometimes in the evening. I'll sit in my bed then, and often I'll prepare for the next morning so that I haven't got things on my mind. So if it's a day of tarot videos the next day, then I will set it up. I'll put my packs of cards out here on the table. I'll put my makeup stuff all ready so I'm not rushing in the morning. I'll get the coffee maker ready as well and have my coffee cups next to that. I get everything that I can done so that my mind's at rest, so I'm not worried about rushing in the morning and all of that. And then, as I said, yeah, I'll get into bed on my grounding sheet and sit there and watch perhaps YouTube videos or a movie, or I might read as well. I'll do that. So there is a little bit of light involved there, but nothing like major. Definitely no overhead bright lights or anything like that, with that bedside light on or a candle on. And then about 8 o'clock, I tend to be turning the lights off. I might be listening to something on my phone, a YouTube video or a podcast or something like that. I will have that going on my phone next to my bed, listening to that. But I tend to drift off to that as well. I find that keeps my mind occupied if I'm listening to something. There's certain podcasts that I can fall asleep to better than others. I know Andrew Huberman, I can fall asleep to him pretty good. Depends on what guest he's got on, of course. But yeah, I often miss the information on that. It's not got to be too interesting, so that I'm really getting involved in it. And that's my nighttime routine. So I really am winding down from 8 o'clock, and that shows in my sleep stuff. I'm just looking at it now. So it said that I went into sleep. That's 9. It was about 8 o'clock. I went to sleep last night, and that's how I get my good sleep. And so, as you can imagine, my social life, I only really go to fight nights, and that it's hard to stay up so late when I want to go to bed like at 8 o'clock. But yeah, that it really suits me doing that. It makes me feel amazing. And when I've had sleep like that, I feel so good today. My heart is lifted up. I'm feeling like on fire with my work and just feeling really happy to get really good sleep like that. And so, what is your sleep routine? Do you have a solid sleep routine like that? Let me know in the comments below. Have you got your sleep sorted out, or is menopause really messing it up, or wherever you are in life? What are your problems with sleep at the moment? Let me know. I have found that prioritizing my sleep, it just really helps everything. I want to be here for what I want to be here for. And of course, it's all about recovering from my workouts. And today's workout is going to be a lower body workout. And so let's get on with that. That was a good lower body workout. Really felt it in my glutes. I never feel things in my quads. I don't know why my quads don't want to get involved, or maybe they don't seem to build up either. I don't know what's up with my quads. But yeah, hamstrings and glutes, I'm really feeling it in that. And so we did some deadlifts. I don't have a single dumbbell that's heavy enough, so I have to kind of use 2 awkwardly to get the weight right for that. Then some hip thrusts as well, lots of sets of those. Some RDLs, loads of lunges, absolutely loads of lunges in there as well with weights. I have to move up to the weights. So I have to do quite a few just body weight first, say 10 reps of body weight just to get that movement and to get my knees solid before I pick up the weight. So that's what I do just in the first set of doing lunges. My body doesn't like to do lunge. I don't know what, it's my back knee. It's the knee of the back foot that is like, no, let's not do this, Claire. But I persist because it makes them stronger. And then what did we do? We did some of those sock slider things as well. That really gets to the hamstrings. Very easy to cramp up doing that one. And what else did we do? Some abs at the end, lots more lunges toward the end as well. RDLs, I love RDLs where you stick your butt out, and yeah, I can use heavy weights for that. I love it. I can't use heavy weights for the lunges, just can't do it. They get heavier and heavier the more I do lunges. I can lift heavier and heavier, but it's a really awkward movement for me, that, but I will persist doing it. Anyway, good workout. Can't wait to get out and float around the pool now and relax. It's been a good day today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.